Alright, viewers, time now for the WION Newsroom. I'll now be joined by my colleagues Kanishka Sarkar, who will break down the big business stories for us, shaping money and the economy. Miraj Shah, who will bring us all the updates from the world of technology. Athira Shashidaran, who will take us through all the action from the world of sports. Alright, Kanishka, let's start with the market updates. Over to you.
Yes, Shivan, thank you. Well, global markets are reacting to fresh earnings, trade tensions and even tech volatility. Let's start with the Asian markets. Now, Asian markets traded mostly lower as weakness in chip stocks outweighed strong earnings from AI chip giant TSMC. The company reported a record 77% jump in second quarter profit, beating market estimates with its shares rising over 1%. However, the broader market remained under pressure. Japan's Nikkei fell 3%, South Korea's Kospi dropped more than 6%, while Samsung and SK Hynix saw sharp losses. Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index, that was an exception. It gained nearly 2%. And back home, Indian markets also outperformed early on, with the Sensex and Nifty trading higher, supported by gains in IT, auto and consumer stocks earlier in the day. This is before, of course, the market paired those gains, tracking the Asian peers. Meanwhile, oil prices eased after the latest US strikes on Iran, although Brent crude remains up around 11% this week and amid continued tensions in West Asia. Over to the technology space, IBM remained under pressure after its historic 25% single-day fall earlier this week. Now, the company warned of weaker than expected earnings, blaming a global memory chip shortage that has shifted spending from software to AI hardware. The seller wiped out more than $100 billion in market value and dragged other software stocks lower as well. SpaceX, on the other hand, also had a difficult session. Its shares briefly slipped below their IPO price for the first time since listing, before closing slightly above that level. After surging nearly 50% in its first 3 trading days, the stock has now given up much of those gains. Now, this highlights the volatility that surrounds newly listed AI and space companies. And finally, over in the United States, the US has imposed a 25% tariff on most imports from Brazil, citing unfair trade practices. These new duties will take effect next week. Meanwhile, Brazil has rejected the move, calling it unjustified. It says it will challenge the decision at the World Trade Organization, raising the risk of another trade dispute. And that's all about the business updates. Now, for tech developments, let's go to Miraj.
Thank you, Kanishka. Now, the US National Transportation Safety Board, or the NTSB, has said that a Tesla driver overruled the company's full self-driving system by pressing the accelerator to 100% before a fatal crash in Texas. According to investigators, the car was traveling at more than 70 miles per hour in a 30 miles per hour residential zone when it left the road and crashed into a house, killing a 76-year-old woman. The NTSB said the driver was using Tesla's full self-driving system, but the driver's accelerator input overruled the software. The driver has been charged with manslaughter, while the victim's family has filed a lawsuit against both the driver as well as Tesla. Moving on, Microsoft has released 570 security patches across Windows, Office and other products, marking its largest ever patch update. The company said the sharp rise in security fixes is partly due to its use of AI to identify software vulnerabilities that had previously gone undetected. The update includes 2 zero-day vulnerabilities, including one that affects Windows Server and another that targets SharePoint, which US cybersecurity officials say has been actively exploited by hackers already. Now, Microsoft said that AI is helping its security teams find more software flaws, leading to a higher number of security updates for customers. And finally, Amazon's low Earth orbit satellite internet venture, Amazon Leo, has signed a partnership with South Africa's internet provider, Herotel, to launch a new satellite broadband service. Now, this new service, called EVRI, is aimed at connecting rural and undeserved communities with a commercial launch plan for 2027. The service will help bring reliable internet to farms, small towns and remote areas where fiber and traditional networks are difficult to deploy. The deal comes as satellite internet companies, including SpaceX's Starlink, expand their presence across Africa. That's all we have for you from tech. For sports, it's over to you, Athira.
Thank you so much, Miraj. Here are the top sports stories we're tracking for you at this hour. We'll begin with football first, where Argentina are just now 1 win away from winning back-to-back titles. The defending champions beat England 2-1 in the semi-finals of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Argentina were trailing 1-0 in the last 5 minutes of the regulation time. England were on the verge of reaching their first Men's World Cup final since 1966. But Argentina refused to be beaten, and their captain Lionel Messi proved to be the difference. He provided two crucial assets. Enzo Fernandez first hammered home the equalizer from outside the box in the 85th minute before substitute Martinez rose to head home Messi's cross in stoppage time, completing a dramatic comeback victory. Argentina are now just one win away from becoming the first team since Brazil in 1962 to win consecutive World Cups. Meanwhile, England's wait for success goes on as they now face France in the third-place playoffs. Argentina were full of emotions after the match, but their celebrations have sparked a controversy. Argentina faced the prospect of disciplinary action from FIFA this after several players were seen holding a banner. It read Las Malvinas son Argentinas, which translates to the Falklands are Argentine. The Falkland Islands remain the subject of long-standing sovereignty dispute between Britain and Argentina. The two countries fought a 70-day war over the islands between April and June 1982. FIFA explicitly bans all political messages, flags and banners inside stadiums and are said to be looking into the matter. Lastly, in cricket, the International Cricket Council has announced several new changes to its marquee events, with 2027 ODI World Cup undergoing a major format change. The 2027 ODI World Cup is taking place in South Africa and Namibia. The tournament will be held a 14-team affair and will feature Super 7 stage for the first time. It will feature a single round-robin league of 21 matches, with all 7 teams playing each other once. The top 4 sides will then qualify for the semi-finals. Well, with that, we have come to the end of the sports segment. It's back to you, Shivan.
Athira, thanks so much for those updates. Also, thank you to Miraj and Kanishka. That's a wrap on the WION Newsroom. I'm Shivan Channa. That's a wrap on this bulletin. Flipping to a very short break. This is WION. Stay with us.